You had purpose, you had plans. I ain't throwing nothing on Mercedes Benz. Won't impress y'all, don't need no fans. That ain't my God, who is that, man? This real man talk, real king ways. Still in captivity, but minds ain't slave. Got a little wisdom while you keep these grades. Giving out the knowledge on the stoop these days. One time for the men doing kind thing. Dead friends to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my foe, then it came up. 4 times cause the man can't control up. 1 time for the men doing kind things. Dead friends to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my foe, then it came up. 4 times cause the man can't control up. Yeah. Real man.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Halliburton.
Doing kind things. Living super clean. That it came up.
Shalom and shalom, sisters and cousins, and praise the Lord, saints. It's your favorite housewife, Miss Mono. Good night, good evening, good day to you all. Please, I know you see the man, the myth, the legend sitting here next to me. We're going to get to all that. Hello, welcome to Why Boaz on Winter Last on this Thursday, August the 22nd of 2024.
Because you're ugly.
Who's ugly?
No, you said why Boaz don't want you. I was just naming reasons.
And this lovely gentleman to my right, the left of your screen, probably. Monologue McGad, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's with me tonight. He finally got some time. I was able to get him away, so he is going to be kicking it with me tonight. Just in case you don't know who I am, because a lot of y'all know him, but you don't know me. I am at Miss Mono's World in these content creator streets. At Miss Mono's World, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. If you're not on the YouTube, please head over to the YouTube at Monologue McGad, MONOLOG MAGAD. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Shout out to my audience on the Science TV. Thank y'all for hanging out with me every week. If you have not downloaded the Science TV app on your Roku, your smart TV, your Apple TVs, please go ahead and do that. All right. So thank y'all so much for being here with us. See, listen, here's the thing. When I'm on here by myself, I'm lucky if I pull a double-digit number. Like 10, 15, these kind of numbers are like...
Hold on, I'm trying to mute. Charlotte, my bad.
This guy right here. You bring in a special guest, they want to start doing stuff. Messing up the show. Can you turn your speakers off?
All right.
Okay, thank you. Now, like I was saying, when I'm here by myself, you guys, 10, 15, I'm so excited. 34 y'all for this man? 34 y'all? Really?
For this man. All praise to the Most High.
For this man. All praise
It's not
to the
about
Most
me.
High. For this man. But, listen, it is for me. I praise the Most High for you. Thank you for cooking dinner. I really appreciate that. I'm appreciative, dude.
I cooked dinner tonight, you guys.
Yes, he did cook dinner. And before y'all start talking about, well, that's what he's supposed to do. No, that's not what he's supposed to do. We have gender roles in our household. Okay.
Done.
So my husband works, he provides, he runs around, he runs all the household errands, he does all that while I'm at home educating, cleaning, and cooking. But we have switched to a new platform for our education. So our education is taking more of my time, more of my energy. So my husband so willingly, I didn't even have to ask him, so willingly stepped in to cook dinner. So I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're welcome, man.
All right, so let's get to a few of the side stories before we get to our main topic tonight, which is new wig, same tricks. It probably is gonna be what it sounds like, but we're gonna get into it. So for our first story, okay, so I have a few stories. I wanted to let you, since you're gonna be here, are you not ready to talk to me yet? You still
No, I'm here, you know what I'm saying, and talking, you know what I'm saying.
Abaya
was hitting me up, like, man. I had to let him know.
He's usually even working at this time. I can't even get him away. So please, that is why I'm just thankful he made dinner. Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
We have 3 different side stories. Which one do you want to talk about first? Diddy getting sued by a Mexican drug cartel, a medicine that will allow you to enjoy your food allergy but may cause cancer, or a girl who was cheating on her husband got lured to a fight and died? Which one of those stories do you want to go into first?
Sheesh, that third one just sounded great. I don't know. All of them.
Okay, well, I think the last one is probably going to help us segue into our main topic.
Okay, so we go with the first one first.
So you want to talk about Diddy getting sued by a Mexican cartel?
Oh,
All right, y'all, please, if y'all have heard this story or anything, please feel free to chime into the chat. I want your feedback.
Did you tell them what the
Shalom.
main topic is going to be today?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I told them new wig, same trick. Shakira, Shalom.
She want to see number 3.
That's what, okay, number 3. All right, y'all outvoted me. We're going to do number 3 then. We'll do number 3 first. All right. This is a sad story. This actually happened in the metro Atlanta area. This happened in Gwinnett County, okay? There was a lady. Her name is...
Shout out to all the people that's tuning in on our on the Monologue My God channel. Make sure that you share, like, subscribe. If you go to the YouTube, that is Monologue My God on YouTube. Y'all please go and subscribe, share, man. Tell everybody you know. So how do we do that every Thursday? Why Boaz don't want your ass? You know what I'm talking about?
Every Thursday.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
also, if you want to give, you know what I'm saying, the House of Mono right there, that'll cash out, just so y'all know. I'm here to handle all the business. Let go. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right, Charlamagne. Thank you. All right, so this happened in the metro Atlanta area. A 38-year-old mother of 2. I believe she was a mother of 2 or 3. But she was married, mother of 3. She was dating having an affair with a guy at her job named Daniel. Daniel happened to also have a child. I think a 3-year-old son with a young lady named Antoinette. Okay, I think I'm getting her name right. Annetta. Annetta is her name. The victim's name is Ashley Bocanegra. Okay. So, and Daniel tells his sister Janine, like, yeah, I'm messing with this girl at my job and my baby mother Antoinetta still. So the brother's confiding in the sister, which you would think that you should be able to do, right? Confiding in your sister.
Right.
But what the sister does, because the sister and the baby mama Antoinetta, they are like super tight. The sister goes back and tells the baby mom everything. Like she's telling her about the girl that she's dating at the job. And so did I say that Ashley and Daniel work at the same job? I think I said that. Okay. So the sister's going back telling the baby mom everything. So of course the baby moms get mad. Apparently they're having problems in their relationship and she's trying to hold it together. And you know how we do. Instead of us just dealing with our man, we'll go for some odd reason and attack this woman. So the baby mom gets a hold of Daniel's phone and texts Ashley like, hey, meet me at such and such a place, drops the Addie and tells her to meet her there. When she gets there, the baby mama and the sister is, of course, waiting for her. They get in a fight. They're dragging this girl down the street by her hair. I mean, it's just really horrible. They steal her phone. Okay, so I guess the girl gathers herself together enough to go and knock on the door. The guy opens the door, sees the girl all beat up, and just closes the door right back. He turns around and he looks at his baby mom and his sister, and he's like, what's going on? He's been asleep this whole time, but he just hear them come in the house cackling, talking all loud. The police come, they ask him some questions. The girl goes off in the ambulance, and you think it's over, but no. A few hours later, the police come back and inform Antoinetta that the girl Ashley actually died from her injuries in the fight. And now Antoinetta and the sister Janine are serving 20 years in prison. They were charged with felony robbery, malice murder, and a few other things. Sheesh.
Oh, there's the wrong one.
So it's just hold on. Jacob, wake up, shalom and shalom. He said, family, Aki, I've been bumping that. I just want to go home. Track the song is very good. Excellent.
All praises to the Most High, all praises.
Right. So, I mean, this is multifaceted. And the first things first, this is why you just avoid sin altogether. Okay. This lady was married. This lady was married. Let's forget about the baby daddy. Let's forget about everything else. This lady was married.
Which one is married? The one that did?
The one that died.
Oh,
married.
yeah. She shouldn't have been goddamn. I mean, I'm not saying.
What? No,
I'm
she
saying
shouldn't
have been messing around.
Yeah, period. Like she shouldn't have been. If she wouldn't have been messing around on her husband.
Now the husband got to be double. He got to be double sad that his wife is dead. But then he got to find out why his wife is dead.
Right.
Sheesh.
Right. And how it all could have been prevented if you would have just been doing what you was supposed to have been doing. Now we can talk about the baby mom and the sister and how they was wrong. Yes, they were wrong as 2 left feet. But the fact of the matter is, guess what? This baby's mama, Antoinette, the child's mother, her child can at least come to jail and see her. At least in 20 years, her child may be able to see and touch her. But this young lady, Ashley, the one who's the victim, she's gone. Her kids are never going to be able to see her. They can't come to jail and visit her. There's nothing. Just cemetery visits.
Dang. This sucks.
All because you wanted to chase after some peen, basically, that you ain't had no business messing with. And then and secondary to that, as women, we have got to stop attacking each other. This is just getting out of hand. Listen, I don't know what it's going to take for some of y'all to get through your head that men are going to do what men are going to do. Okay, he's either going to be faithful or he's not. He's either going to have a bunch of women or he's not. But you need to know the kind of man that you're dealing with, and you need to just accept that.
I want to say Thawada to brother prodigal son. Shalom, family. All praise to the Most High. And we pray the same for your family, sir.
Yeah, we just have to learn how to accept that.
Yeah, man. It's just and we got to realize, man, stop jumping out the window just for everything. Listen, man, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. What's that? The law of
cause and effect? I don't know.
No, we just gonna call it whatever. Listen, man.
Newton's theory of relativity, I think. I don't know. Anyway,
but whatever it is, man, you gotta just stop jumping out the window for everything, man.
A crash out is not always the appropriate response.
Definitely. Crashing out. We're not crashing out over what I try to teach my family. If it's not worth dying over or worth killing over, we're not doing nothing, bro. Like,
yeah, Newton theory. Thank you. I knew it, Shakira. Thank you. I just couldn't put my head on
how
it.
we just gonna take Shakira's word and just assume she right? You know what I'm saying? She could be wrong.
No,
too.
she's smarty-arty. She's like RN. No, she knows what she's talking about. Don't do my girl like that.
She could
okay?
be wrong.
No, somebody tried her. Was it yesterday? I think somebody tried her when she was really just trying to help out this child. Somebody had posted a picture of women in Douglasville and the baby was struggling to breathe. So Shakira's like, hey, you need to take this baby to the doctor. And these people got on there and was like, what do you know? What are you talking about? And I had to like interject, like, y'all, she said take the baby to the doctor. So it's okay, boo. I got your back. So yeah, I mean, prayers to the baby's father, because if the videos are on TikTok, it's clips of the arrest and stuff. It's like a true crime thing now. The father was tore up about it. Like, I think he really loved that girl. You know what I'm saying? So he's like tore up about her dying. And in the footage of the police questioning the sister, she's laughing the whole time. Like, y'all gotta see it. She's laughing the whole time. She's giggling until they tell her, like, hey, you being charged for murder too. And then
who was doing this? The
sister? Yeah, the sister.
Yeah, yo, dumb.
She's like, oh, you're the one you're being charged with murder as well. And she's like, oh, what do you mean? I didn't hardly have nothing to do with it. All I did was pull her hair and blah, 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 blah. Ridiculous.
Couple of these comments. I remember hearing my grandmother, rest in peace to grandma, saying single women will mess with a married man because she knows he got to go home to his wife.
I've heard that before too. Some women just don't want to be bothered. At the end of the day, confront who made the promise to you. Like, if I have an issue with something my husband out here doing, I'm gonna deal with him. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not hollering with no female on no phone. Me and him gonna deal with this, and if me and him can't deal with it, then I will exit the scene, or I will let this man cheat in peace.
Hold
Either
on,
way,
time
you
out.
ain't gonna know.
We got too many people in the room for us to only have 3 likes on the YouTube video. Please, you guys, go and thumbs up the video, man. Let's get this algorithm popping on to that.
Please like, share, subscribe.
Miss Tiff Drew says he knew his sister was messy, so why he tell her? Listen, man, if you're gonna do wrong silently.
But his
that-
sister, you would think you could tell you, but
Nigga, how you gonna tell this? Hey, Sean, I got a side chick. Your sister still a woman?
I wouldn't tell him my brother.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna tell him my brother. I'm not. Maybe I'm just different. Again, I've been on both sides of the street. Okay, I've been the wife and I've been the other woman. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm not gonna tell him my brother because this is what I keep saying. When are we gonna realize that this is what men do? Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. Some of them do them, some of them. And I know your man doesn't do this, sis. I know. I'm talking about all the other men out there, but yours. We have to face the reality that this is what happens. But we as women cannot keep going after each other. Okay, listen, y'all sharing the same man and y'all can't be friends. Stay away from each other. Just stay away from each other. You know you love him and whatever they got going on over there.
Men should be
killing each other.
But even in the community, we got these things where, we know a lot of people understand that polygyny might not be sin. And you got a lot of brothers who might choose to walk in those rights and freedoms, but god dang, don't keep it a secret, my boy.
Right. Let the women decide that this is what they want to do, because this kind of stuff is what ends up happening.
Yeah, it's me and him. I don't care about her. They're right, Shakira. Shoot, if you're gonna do something, then go see about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cut him, not her. Uncle Man, shalom and shalom. Thank you for joining us.
Brother Shamar, what's going on? Shalom, King.
Ava Righteous Nutrition, shalom and shalom, sis. All
yeah,
right,
man. Sorry to hear that about the sister, man.
That was really sad. Like, she's leaving behind three children.
And now the daddy got to tell, hey, man, your mama died because she's out here cheating and the girls jumped on her. Hey, listen, and y'all be careful who you put your hands on, man. You just never know. You think you're just about to get a little assault charge.
Oh, and then the girl had a heart problem. The side dude has said that he told the police, like, yeah, she did have a heart problem, so that's probably what caused.
Yeah. Listen, keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, they said the autopsy was really bad. Like, they really beat this girl up. They fractured her ribs, fractured her liver. Like, no, they beat this girl up really bad.
Sheesh, man.
It's just
prayers for the family, man. Prayers for the family.
Yeah. Okay, so our next story. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget. Turn on your notifications. Show us some love here at the House of Mono.
If you are not on the Monologue My God YouTube channel, please go to the YouTube. If you're viewing on Facebook, if you're viewing on wherever you're viewing, go to the YouTube at Monologue My God. All praises. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we're here every Thursday. Why Boaz don't want your ass? All right, keep going.
Okay, so food allergy drug, or did he get sued by a Mexican cartel?
Oh, whichever.
All right, so let's talk about Diddy being sued by a Mexican cartel, boys and girls. And I know you're probably thinking, what, criminals are out here suing each other? Apparently, yes, they are. And I pulled this article from the Hindustan Times. Don't ask me. It's what came up when I Googled it. I don't know why this isn't in more media outlets, but Alfredo P. Gonzalez, a member of the Sinaloa, I believe it is, yes, Sinaloa drug cartel imprisoned in Colorado, filed a lawsuit against Diddy and Bad Boy Entertainment. I'm sure you'd like to know why. Angelina Israel, shalom and shalom. Okay, see, Tiff Drew, we on the same page. We on the same page. We about to talk about Diddy getting sued. Yeah. Do you want to guess why he sued him?
I don't know.
Okay. Because it's
Stole
like,
some
what the heck?
drugs.
Why would a freaking Mexican drug lord be suing Diddy?
He
I'm
gave you some
sure
drugs, and you
all
ain't paid the
wondering.
bill.
No, and I want to read this to make sure that I tell y'all the right thing. Gonzalez's complaint connects Diddy to some previously cited allegations against him. Okay. The Sonora drug cartel members' suit asserts that Combs and his associates ruined his reputation in the criminal underworld when he refused to help Diddy's alleged request to traffic minors for parties. Diddy's business partners purportedly called Gonzalez in 2021, saying the rapper wanted to set up some business deals with the Sonora cartel. So eventually the guy was like, no, I'm not going to help bring young girls to your parties. And Diddy was like, what? I run New York. Are you serious? And then after he refused to supply the girls for the party, supposedly all of his New York drug connections were cut off.
Hold on, but how can you sue somebody for this goddamn illegal activity?
So, well, that's why the case was dismissed, because the judge was like, sir, no, your initial activities are illegal in the first place. You can't sue this man for now that you can't sell drugs in New York. So,
okay, so as Prodigal says, wow, that was the cartel that El Chapo was the leader of.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And you know, like, when I first heard this story, I was like, why would El Chapo be suing Diddy? That is exactly what came to my head. Well, he did it. The lawsuit was dismissed, however, so it's nothing.
These some different kinds of gangsters. Now they taking people to court and suing. Hey,
I mean, but at the end of the day, and here's the thing, like, it's hard to be like, oh, you know, I don't know if this guy's motives were absolutely pure. I don't know if he was just like, you know, no, I'm not going to contribute to the delinquency of minors. Because I don't know if you remember, but I remember there was a time when there was just certain standards for criminals.
Oh,
like
no,
drug
man.
dealers just sold drugs. They wasn't out here raping women. They wasn't trafficking children. They was just selling drugs.
These new criminals, new sinners. These are new sinners, but we had sins we just wasn't gonna do. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, exactly. No, there's still a code of honor. But so I don't know if his whole angle was like, no, this is just where I draw the line, or if he was just trying to, you know, be funny. He ain't doing nothing else but sitting in prison for a multitude of years, I'm sure. So who knows? That's just wild. Like, I can't believe it.
Miss Tiff Drew is laughing her tail off.
Because when I heard it, I was like, this has to be a joke. But then I went and read it, and I was like, oh, this is for real. And of course, 50 Cent had something to say.
Oh, boy, I got to go watch it. 50 Cent always got something to say.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
What up, y'all? Bravo Mills, what's going on?
Okay, it wasn't nothing too crazy, he said. But okay, so our next story, since you brushed our next story. All right, so for those of you out there who may think that you are suffering from a food allergy, okay, let me explain what a food allergy is and explain why there may be help for you soon. So food allergies cause a variety of symptoms, including digestive system hives, swollen airways, that's your throat, swollen airways, difficulty breathing. Okay, they can vary from person to person, and you may not have the same symptom every time. So say you eat ketchup, and every time you eat ketchup, your throat hurts, or your stomach starts hurting, or you get flushed and you feel hot. Okay, so you're allergic to ketchup. So what if I told you that there was a drug that you could take? You would have to get an injection like twice a year, I believe. But you would have to get this injection, but this injection will allow you to eat ketchup if you want to.
But what else does it cost?
Glad you asked. So apparently, as I'm watching the commercial for this drug, they just happen to slide in there that cancer is one of the side effects.
Right. It'll help you eat ketchup, but it'll kill you.
It took me back because I was like, what? Cancer? To be able to eat food, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it works in the way that Benadryl and other antihistamines work, but again, you're injecting it, so it's not like just a one-time dose. You're constantly getting this medication. Okay. So apparently, this is an old drug. Shakira, you may be familiar with this drug. The name of this drug is Zolair. Okay. Xolair. Some of you others may be familiar with this drug because there are already several lawsuits out there for this drug. How, you ask? This is new. No, this is just a repackaged treatment that they used to give to people and children with asthma and people who would break out in hives, people who had these same kind of symptoms, but now they're just redirecting it for people with food allergies.
I think this is what they would be happening. It's the same way they created those sex pills for men.
Viagra?
Yeah, that was once for something.
Blood pressure medicine?
So it's kind of like they create a medicine to do something, and then it got all these side effects. But then they see one good side effect, and then years later they say, "Oh,
right,
this make you immune to your allergies."
So yeah, and so the thing with that is they're always constantly doing studies. Like they do studies before they release the medicine, and then they're still constantly doing studies. So when they discover something new about the medicine, now they got to do a new study to study that. So this medicine was once only prescribed for people with asthma, but now it's being prescribed for other people with allergies. But like I said, there are already lawsuits because this medicine was causing breast cancer, lung cancer, thyroid cancer. It was causing cardiovascular issues. People were dropping dead from heart disease and heart attacks. Then it was causing issues with the blood vessels in people's brains, what they call cerebrovascular issues. Okay, so it's crazy to me how this medicine has been out for all these years. There's already all these lawsuits, and the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, the arm of our government that is supposed to protect us from charlatan medicine dealers, would allow this medicine to be approved again with a black box warning. There's a black box warning on this. And what a black box warning means is there's a significant chance that this medicine could kill you. Take it at your own risk. And they would dare prescribe this. They would dare put it on television, advertise it to people, to make people go to their doctor and request this.
Sheesh, let's read some of the comments. Like Ava Robertson said, nope. Hold on. Absolutely not. Facts.
Absolutely not.
It's not. Nope. And nah.
It's not even, it makes no sense to me.
Nope. I just won't eat ketchup, right? Like just
Period.
Good common sense right there. And that's like the diabetic shot. Now people using it for weight loss. But I'm talking about using the heck out of it.
But it's tearing them apart too. People having digestive issues with that. It's doing things to their stomach. They're not eating. And I don't know what's going to happen to all these people when they have to get off these weight loss shots. I really am scared for them. I am scared. I don't know if y'all remember the whole fen issue from the 90s, but they was putting phenytoin in these diet pills. And people was taking them and dropping dead from heart attacks and stuff like strokes and everything else from the fen. It was helping people lose weight, sure. But you know what I'm saying? They wasn't living to tell about it. So I'm really not looking forward to the mess that this diabetic shot leaves behind, or all of them. And so now you can like order them online. There are derivatives. The group of medicine is called semaglutides, okay? But because they're running out, because so many people are buying it, like, think about it, they still have to supply the people who need it and the people who want it, okay? So, of course, they've ran out. So now they're making different derivatives and offering it to different people. And it's just out of hand, like out of hand. It has a lot of issues. They don't learn to eat properly, and they gain the weight back, of course, because it makes you like not want to eat at all. So that's crazy. It comes with stomach and thyroid issues. Not worth it at all. Totally not worth it. Anything?
No, man. I mean,
all right, like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Sound like some regular America to me. Well, some regular America me.
And then when you consider the fact that they include the price of the lawsuit in the medication. So like that Ozempic that people are paying like $1,200, $1,600, $2,000 a month for, yeah, you're paying for your future lawsuit already. And I'm tired of this place. I'm tired of this place. You're gonna sell me something that you know gonna kill me, and then gonna make me pay for the lawsuit ahead of time. Ridiculous.
God, let's listen to the wisdom of Elder Messiah right now.
You skipped a couple.
Push-ups and push-aways work too.
Push up and push away from that table.
Push
That's what my
ups
mama used to say.
and push away from that. Push that plate away. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shalom and shalom, Messiah. Thank you so much for joining us. How about the melanin shots these people are taking? Listen.
Melanin shot?
Yeah, supposedly our pale colored counterparts take melanin shots to help them not burn in the sun and to tan.
Do it make them darker?
Easily. It's supposed to help them tan more easily without
okay.
burning. And that's crazy. And then my other question is, where are they getting the melanin from? You know what I'm saying? How are they deriving it? Oh, speaking of deriving, that medicine that I told y'all about, y'all want to know where they got the base molecule for it from? Because it's a immunoglobulin prohibitor, if I'm saying that right. So this is like a biological component. They got it from the ovaries of Chinese lab rats. Find out where this medicine is coming from before y'all take it. Because they pulling it out of pigs, rats, donkeys. They don't care. Find out what's going on before you take it. Yes. Yeah, the melanin shots. Yes, that's the thing. Yeah. Listen, for them to hate us so much, they want to be our color so bad. Yes, they are taking shots of our, and I don't think it's just a color shade thing. I think they really are like trying to get to the essence of what makes us Israelites so different, like how we can just be so who we are, you know? So, hey, am I surprised? No, because that's what they speak. All right, on to our main topic, new week, same tricks. Okay, and I chose this topic because, you know, a lot of us women, they giving it to the baby. Why are they giving it to babies? Oh, Lord, help these people. Why are they giving it to babies?
So they can be dark.
But the baby don't care what color it is. Black babies don't be dark when they babies. That don't make no sense. New week, same tricks. Okay, and I came to this because I don't know who I was talking to or what I was watching, but we were talking about Black women always changing our hair and how we change our hair. I think I was talking to one of my kids. And I was telling them, do not make any changes to your hair while you're going through something in your life. I know it seems easy, and that's it's the easiest and the quickest thing for us to lash out on when we do not feel in control. Someone had to explain this to me psychologically and for it to click for me. But your hair is the easiest thing you can control, right? So when everything else in your life is going out of whack, you do something with your hair. You change your hair, and it's supposed to give you a new outlook on life. It's supposed to help you come, you know, to a better conclusion. But I would be remiss if I did not inform you that changing your hair does nothing but change the way you look on the outside, and that's it. It is not going to help you deal with what is going on the inside. But unfortunately, we live in a time, in a society where so much is placed on our physical appearance that we forget to deal with what is going on the inside of us. And hear what I'm saying. And I say this a lot. I am not saying that your physical looks are not important. I am not saying that your physical looks do not matter. I wish I had this video, but there was like an older Israelite gentleman, and he got on, I believe it was TikTok, and he was saying how he regrets not taking care of himself when he's younger because now he does not have his looks to go on. And this is a man saying this. This is a man saying this. And he's like, look, keep up with yourself. You want to be able to look presentable. Like, you want to be as attractive as you possibly can. And I get all that. Yes, you do. But nothing is worse than walking up on a person and feeling like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty, they're so nice, they're so wonderful, look at them. And they open their mouth and the most nastiest, vilest, horrible attitude comes out. They just have nothing pleasant to say. It's like what the Bible say, a golden ring and a snout of a pig. It's worth nothing. Okay, you're literally it's like an empty bottle. It's like the mirage, the desert mirage. You know how we used to see the cartoons and Daffy Duck would be wandering in the desert and then he would see a mirage or like an oasis of water and trees.
Normally Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, okay, one of them. And then he gets there and it's just sand. It's nothingness. And then what does that do? It provokes you to anger, right? Because you think that you're about to get something and you go there for nothing. And this is what I'm afraid that a lot of y'all are doing. You go out here and you dress a certain way, and I'm going to even apply this to modesty. I don't know why, but let's apply this to modesty, because a lot of y'all get out here and you feel like, okay, well, I'm a dress modest while being a hoe on the inside. It's like you're purposely trying to lure a man of God into your web of deceit. And we know what Proverbs say about the strange women, how the her footsteps lead to hell and how her house is a den of iniquity.
So what you're saying here is, then why Boaz don't want your ass? It's because it's a new wig with the same tricks.
Basically, yes.
A new wig with the same tricks. That'll preach right
there. New wig, new sewing, whatever you want to call it, new haircut, whatever you did to your hair. It does not matter if you're the same person, the same nasty attitude on the inside. Just trying to be demure. Stop it. They're not very demure, not very mindful, and not very considerate. If you were, listen, and let's go with the demure thing, okay? If you were really trying to be that, then you would have to understand that starts on the inside. That starts with quieting your spirit. And I want to say that I know a lot of y'all feel like you have to boost yourself up, okay? And yes, listen, sometimes I get in the mirror and I'll be talking to myself. My husband will tell you, yes, I compliment myself. I boost myself up, okay? Not saying that my husband don't enough, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you just want a little pat on the back. And that's fine. I get all that.
I pat you on the back all the time.
You pat me somewhere else. But when you guys go and you like post this constantly on social media, you may think that it comes off as empowerment, but it really makes you look thirsty. It makes you look thirsty for compliments. And correct me if I'm wrong, husband, but a man that is on the prowl, I would think that a woman that is thirsty for compliments would be like the easiest prey.
I'm about to slang you all the compliments I can give you. So, God. So, a man gonna goddamn, he see what you're lacking. He see what you want, you know what I'm saying? And then when women just put it out there on display, what they need. So, sure, she need compliments. I'm gonna give her the compliments. Hey, tell me that.
Like you on the internet, oh, I'm so pretty. I'm so this. Look at this. Look at that. And you may think, oh, it's all in innocent fun, but I guarantee you, there's a predator watching. When you go out here and you carry yourselves in ways that are less than you know that you should, there is a predator watching.
Trying to see exactly what you need. It was, like back in the day, they say the van pull up next to you as a kid.
The white van.
They try to give you some candy. Hey, we got some candy for you. You know what I'm saying? And like the difference was, at least the van, they was coming with telling you, hey, here, we got candy. They had to figure out what you needed. You walking around with a sign on telling them what you need. Compliments, please. You always got your butt out on Instagram. That thing fat, Shola.
And then
I never.
Thank you.
How could you tell? you got it out, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, the predator is driving around with the white van with all the tricks in the van, and you walking around with the sign to tell them what trick you will fall for.
So Okay, hold on. What? I found out that the maker of Demure is a tranny, and tranny used that money from the video that went viral to get his transition hormones and surgery. Not everyone's following her journey and donating money to his transition. Always an agenda.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a agenda more than it was he came out and did it, and then it went viral.
He did it, and then a Kardashian did it, and then it went viral.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But so, okay, I'm glad you touched on that though, because there seems to be this phenomena occurring on social media now, and I'm not going to say it's just now, but I'm seeing it now, where these men from the LGBT community are like preaching and giving advice to straight heterosexual women, and they are sitting there cheering them on and eating them up. And I cannot freaking understand this. Have we come to the point? But then, because I want to ask myself, like, has we come to this point as women where men have to tell us what to do? But then I saw a clip of Tokyo Tony, Tia Kemp, and Carissa somebody, and they do that Auntie podcast. And these women are like older than me, like they're my age, older than me, and they're sitting on the screen cussing, belligerent, half naked, drunk, just horrible examples of Black women. And it's like, dang, we as Black women have lost our way so bad that now we gotta turn to men in dresses. And let's talk about Madea and how that ushered all this in, because Tyler Perry didn't go to the world to get accepted. He went to the church. He was sitting in there in a full dress and a wig with a full beard, quoting Bible scriptures, and y'all was cheering and clapping and shouting and screaming for that mess. And now you got a whole tranny walking around telling women to be demure, mindful, and careful.
It's crazy. They said Fran did it first. Nanny named Fran. She did that. She came up with this.
Very demure. Oh, she may have. I don't know. I saw the Kardashians.
I'm saying maybe from her show back then.
I don't know. I have to go back and see, because I love the nanny. I might have to go back and check that out. I don't know.
The world is ridiculous now.
It's beyond ridiculous. And, you know, there are men from this community. Okay, yes, please send me the clip. There are men from the community speaking out against the trans, and there are men in the community speaking out against the pedophiles, and that's all great. But the fact of the matter is, when did a person who is fully and blatantly living a life of sin become the only counsel that's able to be sought out in this time? It's really freaking ridiculous. We as women have dropped the ball. And while we want to sit up here and talk about what the men do, what the men don't do, we don't have our stuff together. Just like we be so quick to tell the men, oh, don't worry about what we doing. You can't even do this. You can't even provide. You can't even, well, ma'am, you can't even. You're not even worth the time at this point. We're leaving our children at home by themselves to die. I don't know how many of y'all saw the clip of the 15-year-old who called the police on her mother and told the police she be having men running in and out of the house. They don't feel safe at home. There's no food in the house. There's nothing for her to feed the kids, and her mom stays gone all the time. A 15-year-old called and said this. And then a neighbor came and backed it up and said, yes, they see the kids out in the street in their diapers. They know that the mom is never home.
This is a comment right here. I want to highlight this one. Prodigal Son said, the sad thing is some Black women are quick to call them transformers their girlfriends. And this the main part. Like, our women have backed to the T the men who are trying to replace them. The gay men, the goddamn, you know, I gotta say all the time, like, who's this Black women that all the gay men have turned themselves into? Because all of them turn to the same chick. They all turn into the same chick. The ratchet,
But at this
Yeah.
point, are we imitating them?
Yes, I think
I think we are
women are.
imitating them now because they are the ones that they're doing the makeup, they're doing the hair, they're doing the glam. I can't even say that gay men follow black women. It's like black women are following gay men now.
Facts.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
Go ahead, read the comment.
It's crazy because it's like you're following the fake thing, the thing that's pretending to be you. You're following that to try to be you.
Right.
That's crazy.
Imitating a gay man, but you claim to not want to attract a gay man. Why else would I? Because at first they was trying to be like us so they could get men, right? So now why are we trying to be like them? Because I don't want a man that like men.
It's like black folks. You know, you got other people who try to be like black folks. And then they imitate black folks for then black folks to go back to imitate
to want to be them so bad.
People who imitating us. It's crazy, man. It's a freaking circus, a circle of circus. Type in transgender kids on TikToks, you'll be blown away. Not to mention in California, you get $900 to be transgender, no matter the income.
I was walking through the room this morning and they were telling a story. No, it was The View was on. I think it was a rerun from Pride Month from The View. And they got on there talking about a 9-year-old LGBT activist. A 9-year-old? A 9-year-old. How at 9 does a parent allow their child to label themselves such a thing? You don't even know yourself yet. You don't even know who you are. I don't understand it. You haven't even tried regular Coke to say that you don't like it and you want to switch to Diet Coke. But these parents are out here letting these kids pick up these labels, putting them all on social media as if this stuff isn't going to follow them for the rest of their life. So now when little Susie or Sally is 20, 25, 30 years old and going up for a position, they've got their parents who have recorded them on social media saying these things that they in their right mind cannot consent to. A 9-year-old cannot consent to sex because supposedly it is not something that they should be thinking about. So why should how can a 9-year-old consent to be labeling something based on what's supposed to be their sexuality? How? I'm too young. You're supposed to be keeping things that have to do with sex away from me. So then why would you as a parent be trying to label me, medicate me, mutilate me? Because again, the child can't consent until 18. Before then, it is the parents doing. Just like when I took my kids for their physical, my child couldn't consent to the ear and eye test. I had to say, okay, you can test my kids to make sure they can see and hear. Do you want your child vaccinated? A child cannot consent to vaccines, even though they claim this is supposed to be so healthy and so necessary for them. The child cannot consent to what is considered life-saving measures, but the child can supposedly consent to being mutilated and castrated.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen this, I know we're going off topic, but this documentary called "What Is a Woman?" Watching it once again. We watched it before. I was watching it last week when we was down here working.
Oh, you did?
And really, like I think in some states they can start like hormones or things like that at like 5 years old, man. Like, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy because it's like I put a post a couple, I don't know, last week or a couple weeks ago that we forgot the power of stop. No, put that down. That's for girls. Like, this is what used to happen when a 2-year-old boy picked up a Barbie. You know, we used to tell them, no, stop. That's for girls. They don't know. Yeah, they gonna put something. They gonna try. They don't know. They pick something up. No, that's for girls. Now you see the 2-year-old boy pick up the Barbie, and you say, "Oh, well, maybe Johnny thinks he's Jenny.
Maybe he's a girl because he wants to play with Barbies.
So let's go and instead of just realizing little Johnny don't know no better, man, he just playing. He saw somebody else with the doll. He picked up the doll, and no, we just supposed to tell him, no, you can't have that, little Johnny. And for Jenny, no, y'all telling little Johnny, oh, maybe you are Jenny. I think the women, not the women, I think the parents. I think all of them need to be tossed in jail. Every single one
They
of them.
do. I mean, it's like, imagine going, okay, think about it like this. Imagine going in a Verizon store and you picking up a phone to look at it. You ain't decided if you like this phone. You don't know nothing about this phone. You just pick this phone up and you looking at it. And all of a sudden, they put a contract in your hand and they're asking you for money. Now this is officially your phone. That's not fair. You can't do that. I didn't get to ask no questions. You didn't explain nothing to me. I didn't sign nothing. I didn't test it out. I didn't get to do anything. Same thing. Same thing. But with much more dire consequences. My sons have walked in on me putting on makeup. I don't let them stay in there. One time they asked me a question, like Atticus will ask me a question. Oh, what's this for? It's for girls. It's makeup and it's for girls. One of them went to pick up my purse yesterday. We were leaving Sam's and my purse was in the cart. And one of them went to pick up my purse and I told him, no, you don't pick up mommy's purse. You don't pick up a woman's purse. I had to explain that to him. Like, unless it's your wife and it's an emergency, you don't pick up a woman's purse. But we're too afraid to set guidelines these days. And I don't understand, like, why we live in an...
I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. And I had to, me and my dad was talking about this the other day. When you let America letting America set your morals and standards and values. And that's what's going on here. Back in the day, a Christian wasn't afraid to be a Christian. A believer wasn't afraid to be a believer. A man wasn't afraid to be a man. A woman wasn't afraid to be a woman. And we didn't care what nobody else said. Well, America's morals and standards changes every day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you bend to their standards, if you bend to their morality, if you bend to their values, you'll find yourself here. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, the same people that tell you, no, don't discipline your child. But then they'll throw your child in jail when your child acting up. The same folks that'll tell you, yeah. So now when they say, no, train your child, don't tell you're not supposed to tell your son that these toys are for girls. No, you're not supposed to tell them these dresses are for girls. You're supposed to let them just put it on anyway. And because they saying this, now we are allowing our morals, not us over here at the House of Mono, and hopefully not the viewership audience that is tuned in, but our people are starting to let America dictate their values and dictate their morals, dictate their being. And this is why so many will take the mark of the beast when it comes. Go through some of these comments real quick. But then a 9-year-old can't vote, work, get tats, or piercing. It don't make sense.
I can't pierce my ears by myself, but I can decide to stop my puberty. Makes no sense.
Growing up, my father wouldn't allow us to watch Bugs Bunny in the late 1970s because he was dressing in drag.
That is true. I remember that.
Literally taking their wombs.
Right.
I was just typing that. My dad gave me 2 belt toys. Facts. Because if you say something, someone want to be mad at you for putting your son in their correct gender role.
You're just gonna have to be mad. My son is a son. He gonna walk around like a son, and he gonna be a son.
Then in the school, they call in CPS if you don't adhere to your children's pronouns, your kids' pronouns. My kids won't have no pronouns.
That's so crazy. You can go to school and live a whole other life, But like she said earlier, you can't get a piercing. A kid cannot make any other decision. A kid can barely walk in the store and buy something for themselves.
Check this out. If you stop letting these folks raise your children, your kids won't have no pronouns. Like my son don't even. You go ask my kids upstairs. They don't even know. You go ask my children what's their pronouns. They won't even know what the heck you talking about.
They'll know what a noun is. They'll be like, okay, I know what a noun is, but
all praises for the homeschooling moms. And dads, let's say dads, I know some homeschooling dads as well. Check this out. I'm telling you right now, we are in the last days. Honestly, if you want to raise your children, I don't think the next generation, past this generation is coming up, this generation of kids now, after that, like my kids, they won't stand a chance in this world. If you let this world raise them, it's going to come a point in time here soon. You're going to have to homeschool your children for them to even stand a chance. This next generation, this is the last generation. After this generation has kids, I don't think those kids have no hope. I don't think there's no chance.
And let's look at how it's the parents. It's the freaking parents.
Well, they already ruined.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So they're ruining their children. Because it doesn't matter. Well, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, okay? But if there's no standard anywhere, because they wasn't always teaching us the right thing at school. Like, okay, growing up, we could not celebrate Halloween. My mother did not play that. It wasn't no trick-or-treating. Wasn't none of that. But in school, we celebrated Halloween. They gave us candy. And my mom wasn't the type to like, no, you can't participate in school. We just didn't do nothing at home. Okay, but even knowing that Halloween was going on in school, she still didn't allow it in her home. And I think we need to bring back them parents that's not ashamed to say, no, you're not going to do this in my home. We're going to have boundaries in this house.
Hey, one of the ones, them old parents would say, man, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, is you going to do it? And now the parents have become the ones that's jumping off the bridge,
encouraging their kids to jump off the bridge.
Hey, if you let America, like I said, whose rules, whose values, whose standards change overnight, they change overnight. If you follow them, you doomed, bro. You doomed. Nasiah says a society that promotes free will demonize discipline.
That is true.
Zaymar, shalom, King.
Shalom, shalom.
100. We couldn't watch Harry Potter.
There was things we couldn't watch growing up. My mom was the same way. Like there was just certain things she just would not allow us to observe. But
so how do you feel? Oh, my bad.
No,
I was gonna say. So how do you feel like this all ties in? Like to the main topic.
Okay, I was just getting ready to get there. If we want to tie this into our main topic, let's look at how far we have advanced. When I'm talking to us women, even men, no, I guess it could apply to y'all. Let's look how far we have advanced in terms of technology, in terms of cosmetics, in terms of how we can make ourselves look, right? But compare that to our moral decline. Like, yeah, we got our cell phones now. We can do things with our hair that our moms and they moms couldn't even imagine. And we got all this freedom. I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. Kamala has accepted her nomination. And we're about to have the first colored woman president and all that. But your kids are dying. Your kids are going to hell. Your kids are miserable. Your kids are unaliving themselves. How is what we've gained worth what we've lost? How is this sense of financial independence worth losing our families? Because it's like, who are you seeking to be independent? What are you trying to be independent from? This is the question. What are we seeking to be independent? They've been screaming INDE and having us, independent, strong Black woman. Independent from what, babe? This is what we have to look at, because the patriarchy that the white woman claims that she's seeking independence from is not the same patriarchy that you are seeking independence from, okay? Because guess what? That white woman can go anywhere in her white world and be okay. You, as a Black woman, are not going to receive that kind of treatment. And I'm here to tell you that there's no better treatment than having a strong, God fearing, Bible believing Black man on your side who is not ashamed to tell you right from wrong. And I'm not just saying this because he is sitting here. I'm saying this because I need my sisters to desperately understand that the only way that we are going to get ourselves back on track is to submit ourselves to a Yahweh led, family based man. And this is why we stress, this is why my husband has had the knowledge to stress 2-parent homes to our children when they are looking for their mates. I can attest, as someone who came from a single parent home and married someone from a 2-parent home, night and day. The way you disagree, the way you argue, the thought process, 2 totally different things. Coming from a single parent home, we got a disagreement. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. And I'm a runner. I told y'all that before. I'm a runner. Like, oh, you want to argue with me? You don't want to do what I want to do? All right, cool. But that's not the way reality works. But unfortunately, in this age of self-care and it's all about me and year of the woman and blah, 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 blah. That's what we think now. The second that this man doesn't want to do what I want to do, all of a sudden he doesn't love me anymore. And the second that this man says something that I don't like, there's no compromise. It's all about me and he's being mean to me and he's treating me so bad when the fact of the matter is he's just trying to live his life. But we've been so female centered. We grew up in the house with our mom. We grew up around our aunts. We grew up around our grandmas. That when that man speak and that bass in his voice come out, it scares you. And it happened to me. It's not unusual. But the problem is we won't admit it. We won't talk about it. And therefore we won't educate ourselves so that we can be in a better position. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, look what Prodigal Son says. Becky went back home to her husband while the Black woman goes home to Mary J. Blige songs and wine.
Hello.
That's a heck of a comment, sir.
But that's true.
They'll lead you into the fire, lead you into the house that's burning, and then they turn around and walk out.
Right back out.
Walk out and have our people sitting out here, you know what I'm saying?
And guess whose man they going home to? They ain't all going home to white men. They going home to the same Black men that they convinced you to leave behind. That's the kicker.
So what is the topic tonight? No, I just want you to repeat it for the people that's coming in to the show.
The topic:
it's why Boaz don't want your ass. Why?
New wig, same trick.
New wig, same trick. And tricks is for kids.
Hello. Tricks is for kids.
Hello.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Same tricks, new wig. I mean, new wig, same tricks.
Could be same wig, same tricks, or same wig, new tricks. That's something else.
Women's fights for working movement was the dumbest thing on the planet.
I personally still I don't get it. I don't understand why you want to be out here in the muck and the mire when you could be at home. Like, do y'all not? I don't think anybody realized what a typical housewife's schedule used to be back in the day. You get up, you make breakfast, you get the family off, clean the house, go play cards,
watch soap operas,
grocery shopping, watch some soap operas, take a little nappy nap, be up when the kids come home, help with homework, have dinner, cooking when your husband. I mean, why? What?
That's oppressive.
And listen, look, what I'm tired of us doing is I'm tired of us taking the bad stories and acting like that was just the majority of everyone's situation. I'm not saying that some women weren't getting abused. I'm not saying some women didn't have it rough, but you're not going to convince me that the majority of women just had it so dang on bad that we had to totally do away with that culture.
So oppressive. It's crazy when listen, man, I'm a whole man. So if I could stay home and tend to my house, in my house, and kick my feet up. I ain't saying it's easy work. You know what I'm saying? But people are painting a narrative like this so oppressive. And I had to comment on somebody today because they got this. I don't know if you've seen this new little illustration they got, and it says it got like 3 women at the starting line and 2 men at the starting line.
Mm-hmm.
And then as the women run, you got laundry, you got dinner,
Yeah, I
you
saw
got whoop
that.
whoop. And then in the man's lanes, it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's like, who came up with this thing that, okay, we look at all the obstacles of women doing laundry, cooking food, vacuuming the house, and that's just horrible. And the man just out going to work, and this lane is just empty. I got, we ain't counting no bills, no goddamn,
You ain't
no
got no issues at
responsibilities,
work, right.
none
Never
of that
have any
stuff. This
problems.
just a free lane. I had to tell her, I was like, listen, man, I got a wife who used to work. You know, who used to have to get up early in the morning, fight traffic, go work for somebody 8+ hours a day, fight traffic to get home, and try to get a couple of little minutes to get things spend with the family. And you can't convince her that now that this is oppressive, staying home and cooking and cleaning and tending to the household. You can't convince her that this is oppressive. I'm sorry to think that people who claim, women that claim this is oppressive, ain't never experienced being able to stay home and goddamn just tend to the house.
Yeah, I feel like that too. And that's why I think, was it last week? I was saying that I really feel like, and I don't hate to say it, I really feel like that some of y'all need to go through some hard times. Because some of y'all really got it good. Like, some of y'all got some good men out here. You know, some of y'all got some pretty decent situations. Like, no, it's not perfect, but y'all building. He's working with you. He's asking you to work with him. And you just want to be ignorant, belligerent, and stubborn. And some of y'all need to go out here and let life knock you upside the head a few times in order to appreciate a good thing. I'm just totally convinced of that.
Yeah.
So, what I'm tired of seeing from us is I'm just tired of seeing the glammed up, jacked up on the inside woman. Like, we put on all the wigs, all the makeup, lipstick popping. I mean, gorgeous on the outside, gorgeous. But as soon as you open your mouth, there's anger coming out. And I know you may feel like, oh, no one can tell, but I promise you this, your spirit comes out when you talk. Like, you know, people like to call it your aura or your energy or, you know, your vibes or whatever you like to call it. People can pick up on what's going on the inside of you. And you wonder why people will either A, stay away from you, or B, stick around and just take advantage of you. And when they get what they want, they leave, because they have deduced that you are angry and you are miserable and it is not worth it. And I hate to say it like that, but that's true. Okay. And hear what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you have to reach this point of penultimate affection, you know, penultimate perfection. Like, you just have to be like the most wonderfulest, caringest. No, but are you willing to listen, ma'am? Are you willing to humble yourself to anyone? One thing I will say that I think when it comes to dating and picking a man is that you should not pick a man who doesn't have any kind of leadership. Like, if he won't listen to anyone, he doesn't have a mentor, he don't have an older brother in the faith, he don't have a dad. Like, if he does not have anyone over him that he could go to, I would be very careful about dealing with him. Not only if he doesn't have anyone, but if you don't like the person that's over him, I would be very careful about dealing with him, because whoever is feeding into him, this is the spirit that he is going to operate in.
Thanks.
Whether he's doing it now or whether it's going to come out when a conflict arises in your marriage, you got a problem at home, something happens. The spirit of his leader or whoever he's allowing to feed into him is going to directly affect how he deals with you. And so, if you are observing his leader and you don't like the way his leader is handling his wives or the way his leader handle his children, or you feel like his leader worked too much, or you know what I'm saying, he's not enough family oriented for you, and you turn around and marry this man, this is exactly what you are signing up for.
What y'all bust understand is most people always go turn it to their leader, man. So don't think, excuse me. Don't think someone can sit under someone. Well, I don't care whether it's pastor, whether it's camp leader, Mora, whatever it is. They're gonna turn into that leader, and then because if they don't agree with that leader or how that leader is doing things, then he's not going to continue to sit under them. But if he continues to sit under them, he's going to turn into them. They're going to adapt their ways. They're going to, I mean, everything, man. So listen, yeah, if the leader jacked up, the leader got some jacked up ways. The leader don't know how to treat his family. You'll never see the leader with his wife, with their kids, or with the whoop. Listen, and guess what? It's only gonna be a matter of time till you stop seeing your husband. Till you stop seeing, man. Listen.
Yeah. And so this is what I'm saying though. It's more than just about what you look like. It's more than just about being bad. Guess what? It's more than just about what he looks like. This same principle can apply to men. You could say new car, same trick, new haircut, same trick, new fitted, same trick, whatever.
Why you say new fitted? What you trying to say?
I didn't mean you. I was just saying.
Same nude anyway.
But the same, help Lord, the same way that we as women can pull this old bait and switch, men can pull the bait and switch too, and men can pull the bait and switch easier because they are better at hiding their emotions. I know we don't want to believe that because we're all supposed to be equal, but surprise, surprise, men are better at hiding their emotions, so they will always be able to pull the fast one over on you. I know you feel like, oh, you so slick and you up on all the game, but ma'am, sis, cousin, I'm here to tell you, even the most baddest, full of gamest women still get ran over by men. Again, because we don't want to accept the truth of the biology of the situation.
Angelina said, women working is the ghettoest thing that ever started.
The most ghetto.
I hate it here.
Did you know that at a time it was illegal for Black women to be housewives during World War II? Because the men were gone. So the Black men started going to war, so they were able to send money home. So their wives didn't have to work. They were able to stay home with their families. But then the pale women started complaining about they weren't able to find help. They weren't able to find nannies. They weren't able to find maids. And so in some states, they made it a law that Black women had to report to work.
Crazy.
And now y'all don't want to stay home. Now you don't want to stay home. Do we not remember that there was a time when our foremothers could not even raise their own children? Do you not remember that we used to have to birth a baby and give it away if they so deemed? Birth a baby, breastfeed it, and then give it away to be sold? You weren't even allowed to know your child. You weren't allowed to raise your child. And so you mean to tell me we come from a line of women who, what does the Bible say? Your eyes will fail for wanting of your children. You mean to tell me we come from that to now where we have moms leaving their kids at home to die? How?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy that our shucks about to die. It's I'm allowed to talk about that. It's crazy that
you want this one?
It's okay that our people. It's okay that we pay that sometimes we have to work. Sometimes it's with the whoop, but I just can't stand that the argument. I can't stand that we're sitting here arguing the fact that staying home is oppressive. We want to take our kids to daycare so somebody else can raise them for 8 hours a day.
Now with all the mess that's happening in daycares,
No, I'm
I
just
really can't.
I don't get it. Nothing
yeah,
against those who have to.
right.
You in that situation, but like,
But there's a
the
difference between
goal
have
should
to
be
and just doing it. There's a difference between a woman that has to get up every day and a woman who could very well be home raising her children, but because her head has been filled with all this nonsense about, oh, I have to have my own, I can't be dependent on my husband, because her head is filled with all this nonsense, she can't let go of her anxiety enough to stay home and raise her children, and that is just sad. And no, I'm not going to sit here and bash the men and say that it's all their fault that we've gotten to this point, because it's not. It's a team effort. And also, I'm not saying to go out here and just get with any old Tom, Dick, and Harry and pray that he does the right thing. Absolutely not. What I am saying, though, is that you need to be the standard that you want to see in the man in your life. Because once you raise up a standard, now you're not dealing with the bull crap. You know why? Because you don't even allow it in your life. Because as soon as this person comes at you wrong, you realize, this is beneath me and it's not what I want, and I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. It really is that simple. And I'm not
these decisions must be made before the spreading of the legs.
And I'm not just sitting here as a happily married woman telling y'all, oh, it's easy, you should be able to do it. Absolutely not. Because don't think that I don't still have my days when I struggle with submission. Don't think that it's still not days when I struggle with staying home. Really?
I'm just saying.
Don't think it's not days when righteousness is not a struggle. We all struggle in righteousness. So I'm not sitting here and telling you that that's not true. But what I am telling you is, you have to get to a point in your life where enough is enough. Because what do? You set up the standard and then you give in. He come around with the right car, with the right cologne on, smelling good, looking good, and you fall for it. And next thing you know, you've fallen again. Homeboy, come around. Look, you just can't take it no more. He ring the phone at the right time. Whatever the case is, you fall for it again. Whereas if you would have kept the standard that you exacted, you would be not in that same position. And this is how you find yourself preaching modesty online while being a pregnant single mother. This is how you find yourselves in them situations, living a double life. You want to get online and tell everybody what they should and should not be doing. Meanwhile, you doing the oochie coochie behind our back. And then when you want to show your pregnancy pictures and not show us a husband, you want to tell people to mind their business. No, ma'am, sis cousin. You're not going to sit here and preach and condemn to me and then think that you just going to be wallowing your fornication in my face and I'm not supposed to say nothing. No, it's a standard around here.
The Oochie Coochie is wild.
You don't remember that
song? Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. What? It gets hotter than the Oochie Coochie. So you don't know.
MC Brains.
No, man.
We'll have fun doing the Oochie Coochie, la la la. Oochie Coochie. You don't remember that song?
They gotta go to Georgia, goddamn. So old Georgia song.
Anyway. But not Shalahaya, Shalom, and Shalom, sis. Thank you for joining us. So like I was saying, the whole new wig, same trick thing, it can apply to men too. It can apply to the brothers too. You know what I'm saying? You go get your beard lined up. All of a sudden, you think you can't do no wrong. Sis, watch out for him. Listen. Come close. Come closer, y'all single women. If you don't know him and he walks up to you with a fresh haircut and a fresh lineup, do not have sex with him at all. Do not fall for it, okay? So, that first day haircut, lineup, and cologne will get you every time. Do not fall for it. Date him and wait to see how he acts after his haircut get raggedy for a few weeks. Then you will know his real personality.
So then it's okay to have sex with him?
Huh?
Then it's okay to have sex with him?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'll just make it show.
That's not what I was saying. I was saying don't fall for the first day haircut and have sex with him. That's what I was saying. No, I'm not saying it's okay.
People giving up Oochie Coochie for fresh lineups?
I mean, it's happened. I'm sure it's happened. first date, fresh haircut. You don't really know him like that. What is you looking for?
I'm saying I'm trying to see how I get you. You know what I'm talking about?
Whatever. Anyway, you know, it almost made me cuss. I'm just saying it can't have. Thank you, Angelina. Thank you, Banas. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I be needing him to understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm not making this stuff up. I've been a girl all my life. I know how that first day fresh haircut, crisp line, crisp.
That's how I got you, Charlie. That's how I got you.
Bro, you was bald.
No, I wasn't bald. You made me bald. You
had a little bit of hair.
Man, God was crispy. I ain't had no grays.
You didn't have no grays.
Head full of hair. Waves everywhere. Sheesh.
I'm sorry. So it's my fault you bald now.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, them first few years was rough.
Male pattern bald.
Turning you into this Israelite princess that you are today, man.
So you saying all this is my fault?
No, yeah.
You don't blame all this on, I did all this in 10 years?
Yes.
No.
No, you didn't do all this in 10 years. You did all this in the first 4.
The first 4? Wow.
First 4 to 8, man. The first 4.
Not first 4. You know what?
The first 4. After that, you know, you're pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying that's not true.
But it didn't reverse. You know what I'm saying? You start getting obedient and, you know, submissive and goddamn soft. And the Lord didn't say, okay, I guess I give you your hair back. Well, the damage is done.
Because first of all, y'all don't believe that. That's not all me. That is not all me, okay? This man done had his share of adventures. That's not all me. Not at all. Y'all not gonna blame me for that. But to get back to our topic, sir. No, I really, really want us to start focusing on who we are on the inside and being okay and taking time to work on that. I know it gets hard, and it's harder, especially in this day and age of social media, right? Because there's always a way for you to express yourself. There's always an outlet. If you want to, you can pick up your phone at any time. And just like I'm live right now, you can get on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, and you can express whatever is on your mind. And it's dangerous because there are times when we should not be talking. There are times when we should be quiet. Like, there are days when I don't post on purpose because I know my attitude not right. And I don't want to post something and it come out the wrong way. Okay. Same thing in real life with everything else. Like, you don't always need to say what's always on your mind. Sometimes you need to be quiet. I feel like we as women need to learn the art of quiet. I'm telling you, it will solve a lot of problems if you just be quiet. You don't always have to be the first to answer. Be quiet sometimes. Give the man a chance to show you. My mother used to tell me all the time, if you don't give a man enough time, you'll never know how much he loves you. Give him a chance. But y'all be so quick to think that, I'm going to fix this. I'm in control of this situation, so I'm going to make this work. Y'all could have just gotten a smooth out argument, and instead of you just letting him go over there and cool off, and you go over here and you cool off, and then y'all come together when y'all better, because of your anxious attachment style, you can't bear the thought of y'all not being cool for a second. So you're going to pressure him into doing what you want him to do, which just ends up in a worse situation. Sit down and be quiet somewhere. It's not for you to chase him. You know, y'all will sit around and talk about, the Bible say he that find a wife find a good thing, but that's not how you live your life. And hear me, there's a fine line between letting a man know you're available and being a freaking stalker. Okay, let's take our good sister Ruth, for example. She did what Naomi said. She laid at the foot of his bed, and then she went on about her business. She didn't stay till the morning. She didn't leave a bunch of notes. She didn't come back and keep on calling. She didn't look him in the face and say, I ain't going nowhere till you marry me. No, she did what she was supposed to do, and then she went on about her business. We need to adopt that same attitude. Listen, man, I ain't never been a type to ask for a number. Why? Because I'm not pursuing nothing. Okay. No, if you want me, you come after me. let them know, smile, be nice, and be friendly, but it is not for you to pursue the relationship and establish a relationship. That's not your job. It's not your job to ask that man to marry you. If he wanted to marry you, he would. You wouldn't have to ask him. If he wanted to marry you, you would already know. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. If a chick asks me to marry her, I'm dipping immediately.
It's automatic breakup. Because clearly you feel like you run the pants in this family. You want to be Fred and you want him to be Wilma. That is obviously what is going on.
Fred and Wilma, though?
Yes, they want to switch places. She want to be Fred and she wanted him to be Wilma. That's the only way I could see bringing myself down to get down on the knee and ask a man to do anything. It's not up to you to even ask that man to be in a relationship with you. Why would you set yourself up like that? Because listen, I feel like the person that starts it is kind of like in charge of maintaining it. I'm not saying it's not a 2-person job, but while you're dating, or when it first starts, like, let him pursue you. Because listen, once he catches you and y'all are together and y'all get married, now it's not so much of a pursuit as it is a constant compromise. Because he don't have to chase me no more. He got me. Okay. I'm here with him. He here with me. We wake up every day and we choose each other. All right. So it's not about, oh, I'm going to make him, I'm going to make him come find me. No, it's not about that. Now we're at compromise. But if we never went through that stage of him pursuing me, then I would not know that he was a man worth me compromising with. Y'all don't like to hear this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. The Bible says that the only way we were able to come to the Most High is because he loved us first. He called us first. I feel like that's the same principle with the man. Hear what I'm saying here. When a man takes you on, he takes you on as a duty, a responsibility, and an obligation. Okay. He's not just buying a bag of chips from the store that he's going to consume and throw away. If that was the case, then he wouldn't have married you. He would have just smashed and dashed. Okay. But he didn't. He decided to take you on as a responsibility and an obligation. Therefore,
and get gray hairs because of you. And lose his hair.
Are you serious?
I'm just saying.
Therefore, it is his job to decide if he wants to take that responsibility on. You cannot decide to put that responsibility on him for him. It's the difference between me calling and saying, hey, what's your baby doing? Bring the baby over. I want to babysit for you. And the difference between that and you coming to my house and just dumping your child on my doorstep and saying, here, watch my baby, I'm leaving. It's the same. It's literally the same equivalent, but y'all refuse to see it like that. If you thought so much of yourself, you wouldn't feel the need to push yourself on people. Okay, listen, Gucci advertises, they let you know that they're there, but I'm not changing my price for you. I'm not lowering my standard for you. If you can't afford this and you can't catch it on sale, then, oh, well, you just can't have it. We need to start holding ourselves in the same regard. Nobody is chasing you down the street with the keys to a Lamborghini begging you to take it. Either you can afford it or you can't. And if you can't, then oh well. If you really held yourself in that high regard, then you would do the same thing. Yes, hello, I'm here. Oh, well, maybe you can't afford me, and that's fine. And it doesn't always come down to financially. Emotionally, spiritually, you have to be able to afford that woman as well.
You're right, too.
Ma'am, sis, cousin, maybe he can't deal with you emotionally. A lot of men are not equipped for that. I thank the Most High that my husband was able to see his mother go through different stages of her life, because I feel like it helped him to understand me through pregnancy, perimenopause, all these hormonal changes I've been going through. It's helped him a lot. Okay. But a lot of our men, unfortunately, don't have those good relationships with their mother.
I was gone for my mom went through that.
Well, so.
Except pregnancy. I saw that.
But somehow you were able to.
It's the Lord. It's the Lord there. And a lot of gray hair.
You and this gray hair.
You did this to me.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You shouldn't be telling people this.
Gotta
Well-
tell the people the truth. All praises to the Most High.
Y'all help this man. So, well, did you want to add anything since you cut me off?
No, not right now. You can keep going for a little bit.
Anyway, like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live here at the House of Mono.
Facts right here at the YouTube on Monologue My God. Please make sure all those that's been subscribing today, all praises to the Most High for you. But go, please click the subscribe button, click the bell, notification, all that good stuff. Share it. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel led, whoop, whoop, you can donate right here at the House of Mono, the Cash App, $1 or $2 a dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, if y'all would like to make a donation, please. My computer screen is on the fritz.
I'm gonna start making this Mono's nails come out of any donations that come in to
My
the
nails.
channels.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
get
make
your
my
nails
nails
done.
come out to donate. Why?
And so that means if not enough donations.
Wow, that's what we doing.
You can't get your nails done.
Wow, this is what we doing now. My nails got to come out to donations. Y'all know how much a filling and a pedicure cost.
They ain't got to see
No.
your feet. We gotta keep them toes. No, heck no. I can't.
I was
I'm
about
just
to
playing.
say, you want me walking around like that?
No, heck no.
Walking around looking like a bear, like
No.
freaking eagle talons.
I couldn't even imagine that. Your feet have never looked like that.
Thank you.
I think you can leave. I think you can leave for that.
You think I can?
No, I think I can leave for that. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? How could you leave me because you wouldn't pay for me to get a pedicure? How is that right?
I get them toenail clippers popping.
Anyway, yeah, tell him, but no, sir, this is not what's going on. But what I was about to say before he cut me off, y'all, is my computer screen is on the fritz for real. I'm looking at I don't even know what color this is. Like it has all the stripes.
I told you. I think you dropped it. You
I
ain't told
promise
me.
you, I did not. I did not drop it. I didn't spill nothing on it. It was sitting on the desk.
You slapped it or something.
And it started fritzing out like right in the middle of a lesson. Like me and Atticus was doing a lesson and it started tripping.
Yeah.
So if you would like to donate to me getting a new laptop,
y'all pray for me.
Please.
And this woman, she always needs something. Every day.
I think any husband would. I don't think that your experience is that uncommon.
Listen,
I think if you would get more husbands
money,
on here, they would say the same thing.
This woman need money every day. She don't even got to leave the house. She don't even leave the house, and she still find a way to spend money.
Thank you, but that's what I'm saying. Sound like Mono need to bless you with a new one. Yes, he do.
I'm gonna bless her with a new one, but this the problem. I'm gonna bless you with a new one. You can't. This is the problem. You ask for something every day.
What did I ask for yesterday?
A vacuum.
I didn't ask for that yesterday. That was 2 days ago.
But it costed 3 days worth of. It costed 5 days worth of stuff.
5 days.
Yes. Oh, this woman think you're supposed to spend money every day.
That's not, honey.
It is.
That is not true.
And we ain't talking about $10, $20 neither.
So it's okay if I spend $20 a day. That's okay. Because that's me Uber and Starbucks. So
no, I'm talking about $20 every day got to cover everything. So that's $600.
No. You can't even put gas in the car for $20.
Ain't nobody asking you to put gas in the car. That's $20. $600. Yo, that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him, but not. Yes, he
listen,
do.
what do y'all think?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Not every day.
The days that I'm able.
Not every day.
Listen, we're not counting the week of my period, okay?
Listen, that is your reward as well, man. God dang it. So check this out.
That's my reward as well.
How much do you think is a proper not household good?
First of all, don't listen to him, y'all, because I don't spend money every day. I don't spend money every day. I don't. I didn't spend nothing today. What did I spend today?
I don't know. I gotta go check the accounts.
No, you don't, because I ain't spend nothing. I didn't spend nothing yesterday.
You did spend something yesterday.
What did I spend yesterday?
I mean, some Amazon. You bought folders and stuff.
Oh, school supplies.
Listen, this
school supplies.
So this is the trick.
Whiteboard, dry erase markers, and school folders.
This the trick right here. You know what I'm saying? She can make anything for the house. She can make anything for the house. Like
school folders.
The house needs
whiteboard.
The house
and dry
needs
erase
this.
markers.
The
what
house
does that?
needs this.
What else could I possibly be doing with that besides using it for school?
Look at these women coming to your defense. I'm about to shut this channel down.
She's probably asking for stuff to keep up the home herself, and it's thank you. Will you tell him? Thank you so much. I've been trying to tell him, like, he don't get it.
Listen, man.
Yeah, but you was happy when you walked in the house and you was like, "Ooh, it smelled like bleach in here."
Okay, I could buy some bleach. You ain't gotta buy bleach.
Money is what I'm saying.
You don't need to buy bleach every day.
I didn't say that, but it had to be bought on a day, didn't it?
Yeah, I ain't nobody talking about the bleach. I'm talking about all the other stuff. Now you need a computer screen. Now you need a super duper vacuum.
Okay, sir, and thank you. I'm appreciative. But you upgraded the vacuum.
I
asked for the little mid.
Tell me, how long do vacuums last in y'all house? That's what we gonna do.
Oh,
no. We gonna have a goddamn white Boaz manage your ass. You spending all the damn money. You spending all the money. You know, we done been through 20 vacuums.
We have not been through 20
since
vacuums.
we've been married.
No, we haven't.
20 vacuums.
It's been like 4.
And Starbucks don't count in the expense either.
Thank you.
That is a lie. That is a lie. The Lord is not.
Don't count.
The Lord is not pleased with these lies. We got coffee makers and stirrers, frothers. We got all kinds of stuff over here. K-cups. Man, you better go boil some water.
Oh, I ran out of cold foam too. I gotta get some more cold foam.
Listen, we done had 20 vacuums in this house. We go through vacuums. 3 vacuums a year.
Maybe 4 or 5 in the past 10 years.
Ma'am, I got 4 vacuums right here in the corner downstairs in the basement.
No, you don't.
Baby, they just collected. I got 2 of them right here.
You got that green one.
I got
that
2
you
of them.
bought.
No,
the Ryobi. Bought that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about 2 real vacuums in the corner right here by the steps.
That little purple one.
No,
that's something you found.
I'm
somewhere.
not talking about that. I'm talking about real. It's you done named 4 vacuums already, and you didn't even realize it.
I bought the little pink one. We had the gray. Okay, we had one when we moved here.
Y'all.
Then I got the gray and green one. Then I got the little pink one, and then you just bought the shark. So that's 4 since we've been here.
Yeah, it's 2 vacuums over there in the corner right there. 4. We've been here 3.5 years. 4 vacuums.
Okay.
4.
Okay, that little pink one don't count. Vacuums. That was clearly a fluke.
You bought it, ain't it?
I didn't even pay $100 for it.
Did it cost money?
It didn't even cost $100.
How much it cost it? 98,
no,
50?
Heck no, like 60, 69, something like. I got it on sale from the TikTok
69.
shop. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive.
TikTok shop. Ban what? Ain't they supposed to ban TikTok? Please, Trump, hurry up. Ban TikTok.
Banning TikTok. They're not banning TikTok. Ain't nobody gonna ban. See, thank you. A year. Okay, a year.
I want to go with Banaf's answer. Why we choose the least common denominator? I want to go with Banaf's answer. 2 to 3 years.
Okay, but
listen, like my mama, we didn't have a vacuum growing up. We had a broom.
Oh, I'm sorry that
and we had to sweep. Like we had to sweep that carpet. Like
I ain't never in my life
one of them good scrawl brooms.
Okay. I
then we going back to
no shit.
This we going back to
where I can't go back somewhere I ain't never been, baby.
Well, I gotta introduce you then. Yeah, then introducing the song, presenting to others.
Sweeping carpet.
Sweep, yeah, sweep.
In the year 2024.
Yeah, man, don't worry about the year.
What kind of destitute?
That's the problem now. You want to follow all the? We just talked about following America. Don't follow a multitude to do evil. Sweep that floor.
Now vacuuming is evil.
Hey man, sucking up all the ways of sucking up all the iniquity into your pores. See, that's what the
sucking
vacuum.
it up in the vacuum and then throwing it out. Like, what are you talking about?
We've had about 10 vacuums in 23 years. Well, I've had about 10 vacuums in some years.
That is a lie.
You're not a
such
lie.
a liar.
But it did be mad when she think the belt break on the vacuum. I'm supposed to get a new one.
No,
get mad because I fixed the belt.
Because remember, you kept replacing the belt on the Bissell, and I kept using it, but the hole kept breaking. So what was I supposed to do?
I think you're cutting it on purpose. Break another vacuum.
What you gonna do? Beat me?
Bring back beating.
See, that's not. Buzz that one. Bring back beating nothing. Sweeping that carpet, built different type of muscles. Listen, I'm not doing that. Thank you.
You're gonna
tell him. Thank you. His numbers keep changing because he be exaggerating. That's why this man is a habitual exaggerator. No, don't leave. Come back. Don't leave. This man is a habitual exaggerator. Okay, he does not remember the context of these situations. He doesn't remember why. And listen, my husband is cheap, okay? He will keep this. The first vacuum he got us was from a freaking yard sale. It was from a yard sale, and it didn't last long. I didn't buy that one. You bought that one.
It don't matter where
it does matter.
Oh, here you go.
We was using that to clean up puppy poop.
This 2 vacuums right here.
I didn't buy this.
This 2 vacuums right here in the vacuum cemetery.
I didn't buy downstairs. I didn't buy this.
Then you got the pink one upstairs.
Okay.
Then we just bought the $400 vacuum.
That's 4.
Yeah,
that's 4.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was one before this one at this house. In 3.5 years.
Excuse me, the purple one.
Craziness.
The purple one you bought for cleaning up behind the puppies.
No, that's not why I bought it, to clean behind the puppies. It just end up using it for that. Okay. Sick of this. Anybody got to take this? You see? So all this come from? How do you vacuum? 20 of these is vacuums.
But he's exaggerating. Don't listen to him. And like I said, I didn't even buy that purple one.
Vacuum cemetery. It's crazy, right?
All right. And like I was telling y'all, the very first vacuum he bought came from a freaking yard sale.
So
and we used
we
it. We
didn't talk about where it come from.
I used it until I couldn't use it anymore. Okay.
See, just be stopping.
You was in Africa when it stopped working. So how would you know?
Blame it on Africa.
Where was you? No, you wasn't in Africa because we had Paxton. You were somewhere traveling when that happened. So you wasn't even there when I had to buy a new one. Vacuum cemetery is crazy. Look.
Crazy. We got vacuums buried. Just buried all around. You got no yard left. Dang vacuums.
Sir. We need vacuums. Vacuums are necessary.
I know. I'm just saying they should be necessary to last.
Listen, I could have much worse habits.
Then spending money, it's not too much
money. Over here, your friend and his wife was over here the other day, and she told you how she be just buying Louis Vuitton and Coach bags and Gucci bags and just having them show up at the house. I'm not that.
That's his fault for allowing that.
I'm just saying, I don't do that. So can you?
Listen, I'm trying to leave a legacy of wealth for my children and my kids and my kids' kids. I can't do that if we got to get a new vacuum every 30 days.
See, you went from every 10 years to every 7 years.
Every 10 years. I ain't never seen that.
First, you said we went through however many vacuums in 10 years. Then you said we went through however many vacuums in 7 years. Now I need a new vacuum every 30 days.
I'm getting closer to the truth.
No, you're getting further away from the truth.
We've had about 15 vacuums in our 10 years of marriage. That's the honest truth.
No, that's not the honest truth.
10.
Let's say 10. You exaggerate so much.
Baby,
we have not bought a new vacuum for every year we've been married. We have not.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
We just counted 4 in this one house in 3 years. See, that's not that. That's and this is not the. This is not. See, and this is not good. I want to let you know, this is not good skills. This comment right here, this is not good skills, and this is not this is what a man brings to your life. Organizations
about vacuum cleaners
just got to make more money is not the answer. No, that is not the answer. We make good money in this home, okay? I'm trying to. Hey, a wise man leaves in here just for his kids. If I die and kids ain't got nothing, what happened? I'm something different. Your mama ain't none of them goddamn vacuums. Your mama spent up all the goddamn money.
You got like a $1,500 vacuum.
Nigga, this last vacuum, man, there's some good vacuum, bro.
Sorry, that vacuum was under 100.
This ain't under no 100.
If you look
this
it up
clean
right now, it's
swivel,
under 100.
Rewind, yeah, right now, baby.
It's been under 100. That Bissell has been under 100.
Swivel with the cord rewind.
It's under $100.
Clean view.
It doesn't.
Febreze filter.
It doesn't clean as good as the one upstairs right now.
Yeah, the one upstairs cost $400.
Okay.
Since we keep get a new vacuum for now on, I'm just gonna get the cheap one.
Hello, but are the floors clean? Hello. Look, when I pulled out that vacuum, y'all, it got up so much freaking stuff that we didn't even know was in the carpet. Okay,
well, just let it
even
keep getting stuff
impressed.
up. Who said well all the floors clean?
But nah, right. But are the floors clean?
Where she said it there? I see. I thought I liked these people.
And you still do. To be fair, y'all do got a big house. That's a lot of vacuum and wear and tear on you. Thank you, Angelina. Will you tell him? Thank you. It's carpet all through this house. Not to mention,
nobody coming over this house no more. Oh, you got dang people want to jump on her side.
No, I ain't worried
it's
about
a big
that.
house. Yeah, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pull up all the carpet. We just go hardwood floors. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna pull up all the carpet. Man, look at that wisdom. We ain't gonna have no carpet. We just leave carpet in our bedroom.
Well, I still got a vacuum.
Yeah, just our bedroom. It should at least last a little bit.
I don't know about that. Let's see. Maybe you need the $1,500 vacuum so you don't have to buy no more.
No, see, that's the problem. That's the problem with this one here. I want to tell y'all about y'all sister right there.
What?
I ain't pointing no elbows. This one right here. No, this is the same shit. I give her, if $100 lasts her a day, if I give her $1,500, it's still gonna last a day.
That's not true.
It's 2 days.
That's not true.
Your sister has a spending habit. Y'all pray for her.
But
I'm gonna put her out.
Put me out of where?
The house.
Nigga, please.
I'm gonna put you out a little bit.
Bruh, you hate when I leave to get my nails done.
Because it costs money.
Oh, that's the only reason you hate for me to leave?
When you leave, it's expensive.
So that's the only reason you hate for me to leave?
I mean, I don't want you facing the world. But it's expensive when you leave.
It makes all the difference. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That top tier shark he got for me downstairs, upstairs is amazing. Don't bring my sons into your lives.
How many vacuums have we had since you've been alive?
3?
Like no.
Yes, thank you, Atticus. Come on, Atticus.
Paxton, tell the truth.
Atticus.
We're not listening to your mom.
Actually, I
how
think
many?
we had 4.
About 20.
No.
Well, you buy way too many vacuums.
Atticus, get down. Never mind. I thought I wanted you up here. I don't.
Do your mama spend too much money?
Yes.
A little bit.
On too much Starbucks, Mom. Too much Starbucks.
And you know what, Atticus? I'm about to put you off of me. I thought you was down here to get my back, and now I see that you just down here to be on your daddy's side.
But still, sometimes you don't spend money.
Right. Sometimes I don't. Exactly.
When she don't spend
Sometimes
money.
I don't. Did I spend any money today?
Kinda.
What did I spend money on today?
Spend the money.
I didn't do nothing. I ain't order nothing. I ain't get no Starbucks. I ain't do nothing.
Well, here's the thing.
He loves y'all.
Here's
He love y'all. I don't know why he
Here's
playing.
the thing, Mom. I've been wanting this so bad.
Yes, I vacuum my hard floors too. I vacuum the hard floors and the carpets.
That's what brooms are for.
I
That's what brooms are
need
for.
my
today.
vacuum.
No, not soft floors. Mom, I've been wanting this so bad.
Uber Eats.
Let me tell you why.
What date was
Uber
that? Not
Eats.
today. Not today.
No, I wanna
not
say
today.
Oh, let me check another account.
Dad. I mean, Mom.
Angelina said, "Hey, nephews."
Hi, Angelina. Mom, I gotta say
What?
something.
It's not. It's Miss Angelina. Sorry.
Mom, I've been wanting this so bad.
What?
Can I have a bamboozle?
A bamboozle.
Yes.
What is a bamboozle?
A bamboozle is the different type of jelly beans.
We're not talking about no candy right now.
No, Abby told
Sam's
me
Club.
She had it.
Sam's Club. Sam's Club. The grocery store.
Two of them.
The grocery store. Because I had to pick up one and then I went in and did food shopping. That's why there's two of them. Where I buy the paper towels and the paper plates.
So that
In
was
the- in the-
$140.
I am outnumbered. Help me. I thought Atticus was going to have my back and he does not.
No, but Mom, Abby told me she
Listen,
had it when they were younger.
Had what?
Had the bamboozle when they were younger.
Had the bamboozle. We're going to have to look that up, okay?
No, it's a different type of jelly beans.
Okay, maybe it is. We'll see.
Whatever. I don't care about stupid
I'm telling you,
jelly
stay
beans.
at home, mom. It's luxury. Listen, it's very luxury, very demure. It's giving very cutesy. Okay. I love staying at home. I totally consider it a luxury. And despite whatever, I don't take it for granted. I really don't. I'm very, very thankful that I get to be in my house and the comfort of my own home. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? It only takes me like 2 seconds to commute from my bedroom to my workplace, which is across the hall. So, you know, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for the fact that I get to take my breaks in my home, do what I want to do. When I use the bathroom, I get to go to my bathroom. When I want to eat food, I get to eat my food. Like I'm very, very appreciative. I really am. All praises for the men that allow it. Yeah, I don't get to drink my water because people steal it. So yes, so Atticus decided he wanted his haircut, and he had been saying it for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, Atticus. But so we were sitting down, and I was like, all right, come on, we gotta do your hair because they were starting live lessons in school, and I didn't want them on camera looking crazy. So I was like, okay, today we have to do something with your hair. So he looked at me. He's like, I want to cut my hair. I said, all right, go tell your daddy and see what he says. So he went and told his dad, and we cut his hair that same day. My heart was broken, but this is a decision that he made. So here it is. So here he is with his haircut, looking like a big boy. Say thank you. He's still missing his front teeth, y'all. We're gonna hold on to there, even though they trying to come in now. I don't know why.
Guys, write in the comments what you think about my hair.
Like you said, guys, write in the comments what you think about my hair. Really?
Yes, really?
Oh, we trying over here. All right, well, thank y'all so much for kicking it with me and my family. It looks nice, but it was a shock to my eyes. Oh, I know. Listen, we all had a little breakdown after it was all cut off. Like me and his sisters, we were devastated, simply devastated. But this is what he decides to do. Oh, look. Said Miss Bana said very handsome. It's so handsome and sharp. See, say thank you. What'd you say? All right, so thank y'all so much for joining us this evening. Now it's everybody down here. I hope something that I said was helpful to you, whether you listen back live or on the replay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share the show with your friends. If you happen to make any clips, please let me know. I'm not the best at picking out my own clips. So if you come across a good clip, let me know.
I gotta say something.
Not that he's blushing. Yes, girl. He's just. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Atticus. I'm telling y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with either one of them when the girls start coming. I'm gonna just lock up the phone or something.
Say something.
Both Pax and Addis hair look so cool.
I read that comment already.
Okay, but I wanted to read it out loud. Smart guy. Say thank you, both of you.
Thank you.
What you gotta say, Atticus?
I gotta say, never eat pork in your entire life.
Why not?
Cause it's disobeying the laws.
All praises to the
All
Most High.
praises to the
Anything
Most High.
else you want to lead the people with?
Respect the law, statutes, and commandments.
All praises to the Most High.
Let's with mom.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm really not. Especially this guy right here, Mr. Never met a person who wasn't his friend. Oh. Paxton, I think I'll be okay with Paxton because Paxton more like me. Like he don't mess with everybody like that. Like Paxton is more picky about who he deal with. But
We auctioning off these young men.
auctioning? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
now like the people gonna have to submit $8, and this will be whoever the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? Because these gonna be some pretty strong,
Men.
wealthy,
Solid.
smart, solid leaders of following the Most High type men.
True.
All
Okay.
praises to the Most
Yeah,
High.
you ain't coming with just anything and anybody.
I feel my teeth going in.
God.
Alrighty.
Well, just to sum up
Thank-
everything, why Boaz don't want your ass? Cause why?
She said applications on deck. Period. Start submitting them now. Start submitting them now. Okay.
I gave you an alley oop. Why Boaz don't want your ass?
New wig, same tricks. Boaz don't want your ass because we keep changing the outside, but we won't do anything with the inside. And with that being said, I would like to close out by encouraging you all to please repent and turn from your sins. Repent and turn from your sins. We do not have a lot of time left. I don't know if you are paying attention to what is going on around you outside of the Democrats and their whole show that they're putting on. But please understand, we are literally like, I feel like we're in the middle of World War III. They just haven't told us already. Okay. America is being compromised. I don't know if y'all seeing all these Chinese balloons and stuff that keep what's the word I'm looking for? Finding their way into American airspace. But now it's not the time to wander. Now it's not the time to take your hand off of the plow. Now it's not the time to turn back. If anything, this is the time to dig your feet in harder than before. Your faith will be tested. You will be tempted to compromise because it's everywhere and this is the world that we live in. But I am beseeching you, please offer your body as a living sacrifice. Okay. Holy and acceptable. All right. Repent, turn from your sins, get in your word, commit to the law, statutes, and commandments, and the faith in the Messiah. And anything else, honey, before we close out? Yes, honey, we know.
Nope, that's about it. We do have announcements coming hopefully next week. You know.
Don't miss third F3.
No, we have something coming before third F3.
The
So.
third F3.
No. We should be making some kind of announcement next week. All praises to the Most High. We just want to let everybody know that we love you guys. To keep on standing strong. Keeping the Most High first. Do not get twisted, turned away by everything that's going on out here, man. And also I would encourage everyone to stock up on their bullets, on their ammunition, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with this election. I'm going to start probably purchasing more ammo every 2 weeks or something until this election happens, because you just don't know what's going to happen if
the wrong person wins.
If the wrong person win. Oh, wow.
And we're not saying which one is right or wrong. We don't get into that. But what we are saying is that there have been predictions and foreshadowings that if, the wrong person wins, there could be riots and attacks on brown people. So we are encouraging you to please stock up to keep your family safe. Also, stock up on water, food, canned goods, things like that, because you just don't know what kind of condition that things will be left in come November.
Definitely. Well, we pass our time, man. Listen, y'all, just continue keeping the faith in Christ, man, and walking this walk, man, keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, man, and being obedient to the Lord, man.
Repent, turn from your sins.
Brother
Stay
Davis, man,
cutesy.
shalom to you, King.
Stay demure.
Love you guys.
We love y'all so much. We will see you back here, same black time, same black channel next Thursday. Shalom and shalom and good night. Mono.
Living super clean. That it came on.
One time for my king doing king things. On these hoes cause he know he got a good thing.
Tune in to Why Boaz Don't Want Your Ass with your host, Miss Mono.
Shalom and shalom, sisters and cousins, and praise the Lord saints. It's your favorite housewife, Miss Mono.
Every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. live on YouTube at Miss Mono's World and Monologue My God. Now also available on Messiah TV on Roku and Fire Stick. Why Boaz